All right. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Happy New Year. We are back. It's Saturday night. We are streaming and finally back at it. Feels like it's been forever since we had the two non-stream days because of the holidays and stuff. We did the charity stream last Monday, and but I'm happy to be back. Tonight will be I want to finish up the one thing I didn't finish on this MG Tall Geese 3 during the charity stream was the, I don't know what it's called, heat rod, heat whip, something like that. I wonder what that's, should be a name in here for that, right? But we're going to finish that up tonight, and then back to the Burger Boy, and who knows what else, maybe on to probably the next Witch from Mercury kit, since those arrived this week. If you haven't seen them yet, HG Ariel, HG Ilfrith, HG Ghouls, Delanza, Figure Eye Standard, Soletta, and then the SD Ariel, which I think sold out. We do have more of those coming, though, in the near future. But all those came in with this restock, as well as a lot of other good stuff. So if you haven't been over to mechawarehouse.com since Friday morning, you might want to go over and check out what we got in. So anyway, I'm going to jump in the chat and say hello, and then get back to building. So what's up, Dylan Dull? Happy first live stream of the new year, everyone. Keith Bishop, R. Prats, Digital Baka, Rob the Builder. First week of off since early November. Happy to be back with the stream. Welcome back. Couple of customs, Spud Killer, Maverick Entity, to your stations builders. The Mecha Warehouse build year starts. Austin, what's going on? Wyatt, Jason, what's everyone building right now? Good question. What is everyone building right now? What's everybody up to tonight? Anthony, FTL Drive, Buster, let's see, Side 6 Bluff, finish up the MG full armor, got it all painted, just got to top coat the back after decals and get the photo shoot before I add the extra armor. Nice. Rob Rosencrans, what's up? Jason S, only building hot tea and a resistance to cold medicine. Hope you're feeling better. What's up? I'm Eric. Kyle Dixon, D-Man, Andrea C, Doug Rossi, Peter Villalobos. Hello, all. I know it hasn't been that long, but it feels like forever since we had a live stream. It definitely does. It's good to have the break, but it's also really good to be back. Hopefully everybody had a good couple weeks while we were away from the normal streams. Matthew Russ, Brainstorm, Doug Rossi, Subnick. What was the final total for Shriners? The match did go in the other day. It took a while, I think, because it was a fairly large transfer. According to the link, we finished at $8,187 for Shriners. Not too shabby. A little shy of the $10,000 goal, but I'll take it. I'm happy. Yes, the rat tail. 808 Johnster, what's up? JH, Time Sing, Thomas Dietrich, Dakota, what's going on? Andrew C. Ariel's my next build. Just got some decals for it. Cool. Depeche, what's up? Gojira, Rob Sadler, Louis Pagan, K. Weck, Adam Champo. Part of me wishes I was actually involved in that new series just so I could be excited with all the new kit releases alongside folks. They just started airing them on Gundam Info in North America. We watched the first episode last week. I think the second episode's up now, or should be up tomorrow if it's not up already. So I'm looking forward to that. What's up, Shilako? Patrick Campbell, first time watching the live stream, welcome. Earthfig, what's up? Bug-eyed. Sosby for a cob, off from Mecha Warehouse, nice, thank you. HG Gun Tank, what's up, Brad? D Viper, MZ, all have fun on your builds. Matthew Russ, Winged Woods, Xylan, got notification that my aerial done for the ship, expected to be here on Tuesday, but it just has to my backlog. I know that pain. What's up, Artie? I'm out in the end for Shriners. Yeah, not too shabby. I was worried during the middle of the stream. It started strong, slowed down, and then it kind of caught up. I'll finish the MG Stormbringer. Start the MG Amazing Exia, nice. Momofudo, what's up? Stacy S. Crunchyroll has them all. Yeah, they do, but not everybody wants to sign up for or pay for Crunchyroll or deal with all that. So That Tijano playing? I'm not sure. And it just moved on to the next song, so I don't know if there's an easy way to see what was just playing on this here. The HG Gold Code Unicorn Phoenix Destroyer mode. Oof, the nut marks. Doing battle damage and weathering on the venerable MG 2.0 Zaku 2. Nice. Okay. Built in this year, need some motivation. We'll get to it. I feel like I've got a little bit of a renewed desire to build. Here we go. We'll build this whip 10 times. KP1 or 2, part 2 and 3. Where did I leave my parts here? Good, kind of renewed. I'm snapping stuff during my during the live stream. Not the live stream. Obviously, I do it during the live stream. During the Zoom Friday night for the first time in a while, and snapping rather than painting or doing something else during the other hobby time that we have during the week with the family. I started working on some 30-minute missions submachine for a diorama build I want to do. How's your holiday, Nick? It was good, Anthony. It was good. It was a busy week between the Christmas and New Year with everything going on at the warehouse. So that was fun. But other than that, it was good. Nothing tonight because I'm watching from work, but I just finished Gemini Units 1 and 2. 16 asking for all space toys. The same Epion whip now that you're seeing the instructions. It looks very similar. I think very well could be the same parts molded. I'd have to look at all the details to be sure if it's exactly the same, but it looks very similar. Builds I haven't done so far. I got too many. So doing that, got plans to knock through all these witch kits as the next few streams. And then, I don't know, who knows from there. Doing this first diorama, that would be cool too. We've got a coworker on the plastic crack after we started on HG Gramps I got for Christmas, told him about Mecha Warehouse, and that if he wants to tack on kits to any future orders, mine he can. There you go. Built any Bandai walking machines, saw some at LHS. I mean the submachines, I got the box right here, mass produced submachine. This is what I'm working on for the dioramas. I'm gonna build 4 of these. Got like 1.5 done so far. And then I'm gonna maybe kit bash 1 or 2 with some extra parts and then paint them up and build a diorama around them. The entry grade Gundam practice scribing, nice. It's a good kit to do that on. Thought up the design for the new challenge coin yet. I'm looking forward to adding more to my collection. Not yet, but I need to start thinking about that. Like you, Nick, you mainly was a wing lad growing up on Tsunami. Nice. Gundam Wing, your favorite series. Seems like your favorite. It's got a soft spot in my heart because it was the series that got me into Gundam in the first place. Way back. So I think that's kind of why. I don't think it's really my favorite now in terms of the actual series itself, but I like a lot of the wing designs. Just finished my Goof custom from 8th MS team. I'm going to start on my RG Gundam Wing this Monday. Nice. Hope everybody else had a great holiday too. Everybody had a safe and happy new year. And hope you guys had a Good Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Especially if I didn't see or talk to you during the charity stream. And just a, I don't know, good end to last year and a good beginning to this year. Hey, Randy saying what's up. Same here, but after I got UC, quickly is my favorite. Yeah, I think UC is... I think I also am drawn to UC in a lot of ways. But you kind of can't totally ignore that first one, you know? Oddly enough, I can't remember Wing at all, so I have no idea on the kids if he asked me during work. Okay, we're gonna be a repetition hell here for a little while getting these pieces done. What station am I even on? Oh, surprise me. Like, what is this? How do I get back to metal? I don't know if I can. Guess I'm gonna have to like pony up for a music subscription here. Worked, but it surprised you. It did. This is not stuff that I would listen to. It's like they're gradually removing tracks from the standard available set or something. I'm gonna try one thing real quick. Feels like Thunderbolt. Here, let's do this. Okay. I feel like I just missed a bunch of messages fighting, trying to get a different station on here. Okay. Now fast jazz and space battles. What's up, Bird Soup? Skids Customs. Y'all have a favorite strike pack? I am not familiar with like any of the strike packs personally, so I do not. Happy New Year is all and back again. What's up, Steve WD? My order from you guys came yesterday, so I just want to say thanks. No problem. Thank you for your order. And my apologies to anybody that's been waiting on an order. The past few weeks have been rough with getting orders out. Between the two, actually 3 short weeks, really. If you consider the week before where we had a snow day, and the 2 short weeks because of Christmas and New Year's. We had I think 3 people out last week, and then 2 out this most recent past week. And the combination has not made it easy. We're probably about a week behind on orders right now. Too good that you apologize for a few days delayed shipping compared to other companies. Yell on Still King. Thanks. I mean, I still don't like it. I'm been brainstorming how we can maybe set up an extra temporary packing station for maybe a couple days this coming week. The days where we might have more people on hand, just to see if we can take out a little faster. Yesterday's orders definitely not making it any easier. Tons of orders with the aerials coming in, and the Ilfrith, both of those flying off the shelves. Let's see. Is that gray white balance? This is the gray. Got the strike pack. It was Impulse looks cool. Right up here, which I missed not that much. Record pre-orders just showed up today, but I received someone else's order. Dylan, send me an email with your order number and what order number went in the box, because I'd like to look into that. That's not normal. Hopefully. Yeah, Dylan, definitely either contact support at Mecha Warehouse or email me directly. We'll get that sorted out for you. That's not good. I can only imagine it's because of how fast we're trying to go, but we will get that resolved for you. Do you guys have the new strike frame? We don't yet. I'm not sure when we're going to get it. I bet for like 3 or 4 days I'll be able to stand for longer than a minute, so I can understand how folks are going down fast lately. Yeah, it seems like a lot of bugs going around. Expecting to receive any deluxe aerials. You mean the whatchamacallit, the full mechanics? If so, yes, we will. We haven't gotten confirmations yet, but I'm expecting to get those pretty soon. Or anything but the Verkaz Zeta, not yet, but we'll be getting those confirmations soon too. Our next orders due Wednesday, so usually we'll get at least our unofficial confirmation prior to the order going in, so we know how many to expect of things we've already ordered, so we don't, get too many, etc. So I'd expect those are coming soon. Sounds good, will do. I thought something was off. It was a bigger box than I expected for what I ordered. Okay, so you pick the packing slip. Yeah, send a packing slip. That would be helpful when you send that email. If you send the packing slip and your order number, and that'll help us sort out what happened, make sure the other person gets what they're due, etc. Get you what you need and all that good stuff. Cause delayed to April along with the full mechanics aerial. I haven't heard anything official on that, but they don't really send us direct notice on a lot of that stuff super often. The RG Gold from Matsumoto will be coming out anytime soon. I'm not sure. New Witch Mercury kits got announced, look dope, especially the new Demi trainer. Yeah, some really cool designs in the mix there. There we go. All right, 2 down, 8 to go. I feel like repetitive parts like this can be rewarding at the end, but they really stink in the moment. Zeta has waist pivoting. Interesting. Hey Josh, what's going on? Finished my Shenlong, got the 5 Gundams together, feels good, nice. I'm gradually moving my master grade wing kits all over to the warehouse to make some room in the display case here. Got 2 over there now. Ferrying them back and forth to the same box. For next payday, grab the half-bay missile kit. Nice. That one's definitely a hit to the wallet, I think. During the charity stream, I think you were talking about not having Fate Mercurius kits out there. If you've been as them for pre-order now for May delivery. I don't think I mentioned them not being out there. In fact, they were on the list of options I was going to build. I've got the got those kits. I almost built them for the charity stream. They need the grunt suits, and they need master grades of the Mercurius and V8, but the high grades do exist. After the build, you should do a bunch of Gundam artifacts. The 3rd set is coming out soon, but can't find any with pre-orders up yet. Yeah, I haven't heard any, haven't gotten any orders for them yet. I think my plan, after I finish this, I'm going back to the Burger Boy, and then Ilfrith I think will be next after that, then probably Ariel. I'm going to try to do all the Witch HGs in the order that they were, like their numerical order as kits, where possible. I want to do the entire set. This is the first line to like come out while we were like fully while we were in operation as a business. So I think that'd be kind of cool. You know what's everyone working on tonight? What's up, Caleb? Any news on the MG Senju NT reprint? I think we might have some confirmed, but I would need to look it up to know for sure. You ever built a no-grade Mercurius and V8? I haven't. Gundam artifacts make for a great Christmas tree ornament. Nice. You get the Delanzas, it will be thick Dom Lad stream. Yeah, that one looks cool. I really kind of like that design. I'm looking forward to that one. The recent P-Band 9 Mercurius VA. I'd like to do an MG though. MG would be great. Did you email about the order mix? Thanks, Dylan. We'll look into it. And that having the packing slip will help us apply that feedback to process and stuff, so we hopefully don't have that kind of issue again. We can at least minimize the odds of it happening. When kits were how I started the hobby, they were not impressive. Yeah, they definitely got better. Or in the set order was 1 digit numerically different, so easy mistake. Yeah, I think where they're trying to do as many as they're doing. I just hope that it was just a 1-for-1 swap. Listen to Jonathan Young, Sea Shanty series. Think you could enjoy them. I'll have to take a look. Hey, how's it going on? What are you working on? Hey, Mark D. I'm working on finishing up the MG Tallgeese 3 I did during the charity stream. And then back to the HG Beguir-Beu from Mercury. Think when we wishlisted a Mecha Warehouse and buy something from it, does it go away? I'm not sure. Like, in theory, it should. I guess you're using the wishlist app. I think it should, but I can't guarantee that because I don't control how the app works. Some of those plugins and apps have features that you don't expect. Didn't miss a giveaway chance, did I? Not yet. We're about to do the first draw of the night. Still my kids moving from Ohio to Washington, but I'm glad to have gotten back in the hobby. It's a bummer losing all that stuff. My favorite Death Scythe version. I don't know, probably the Hell, I guess. The trash with Death Scythe I got from Walmart in 2001 when I moved down to my parents' house. So having all those old soy kits last from my childhood, I bet. Some of these nubs are in just the right spot. Like this, it's like slightly inside this concave part of the part. Like just enough of a bad position to be really annoying. Game on it away, my BS son wanted to play with. I'm a sucker. Alright. So I think it is time to do the first giveaway here. Okay, so we are giving away an MG RX-78 Gundam the Origin tonight. We're going to do a number from 1 to 1200 for this first draw, and we're going to answer the question, what's the oldest kit? Not like first kit you got, but the oldest in terms of when the kit was designed ever. So number between 1 and 1200, and what's the oldest kit you've ever built? Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win, and you must post the number and the answer in the same comments for it to be a valid entry. You got some really old ones in there. My age might be showing with my released in 1986 Yakushiki. I mean, maybe. Could also be that you found a really old kit somewhere. Some people are really into old kits. It's Beast. The question was, what's the oldest kit you've built? His old one doesn't have an interframe. Born that year, yes. Kid just gave it to me along with a really old hammer that he tried to put together. Go suck my phone. Okay, if you're into metal, aluminum sheet metal. Hey Brian D, what's up? All right, 4 down. What are you building, by the way? Cake and Walnuts. I'm working on the MG Tall Geese 3 that I started and basically finished during the charity stream. Just doing this heat rod thing before going back to the HG Beguir-Beu, whatever the name is supposed to be. From Witch from Mercury. compared to the hell that is the piping on the original MG Zaku's. Did not want a burger boy burger. Union Builders, what's up, Blasphemy Builds? Glue my friend found me in 1994. Alex, the Paul Kardashian, what's going on? This song starts out with a rap scream situation. Sounds just like someone shaking a little sheet over the track. It's dope. Interesting. I can tell how old a kit is besides looking at runners. A lot of kits have copyrights, if not all kits, on the box is one of the easiest ways. Song about Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5. I'm not sure. I was just thinking, what the heck is this about? It's got to be a reference to something. It's a kit that you really wanted but was disappointed by the build. I don't know. I haven't been disappointed by much other than that first HG Zaku I did early on. It's a song reference to that Grand Theft Auto. You all seen that? Ain't the Industry Sky Defender model? It's like high new Gundam on crack. I haven't. Okay, it's called time. Draw a clone. I'm gonna pick any currency from any series to paint right. Which one do you pick? Okay, time is called. Okay. Number range is what, 1 to 1200, I think. $1,029. Nick would say Leo. That was on the tip of my tongue. 1,029, I said, right? I don't see one. You guys can confirm. I think I got a question when you're done. What's the question? F says no. Okay, we'll draw again in a bit. It was closest. No, we do it dead on, and then we'll draw again, decrease the number range and every so often throughout the stream until we get a winner. So Charles Chester Mobile Gen. What happened to the rest of the 12-hour stream from the charity? What do you mean? Sounds before you do the drawing for the PG Unicorn. Oh yeah, so the playback's only like 12 hours instead of the closer to 13 that it actually was. I'm not sure why. I was wondering the same thing. There's nothing I did. I don't know if it's some sort of glitch on YouTube's part or what the deal is with that, but I noticed that the other day. I was trying to go back and double check some stuff. In the end, it wasn't there. Maybe because I was trying to go back and see what number I chose before you did that drawing. Yeah. So on 12 hours of a live stream, you have to stop and restart if you want to save more. Okay, maybe that's it. We didn't think that was the case because there are videos that are longer than 12 hours, but maybe it can't save more than 12 worth of a live stream. Finish the talk because you're gonna stay on as a preventer. No, when I finish it, I'm gonna move on to finishing up that Burger Boy. I don't remember what the faction was called in the prologue that was with. Darn, guess I don't know if I was actually a winner in that drawing for the PG Unicorn. I mean, we know that you weren't for the PG Unicorn. I think how many I have painted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 6 kits. 7, 8, maybe 8. Is it that high? I'm thinking I got the 3 different Leos, 2 SDs, Dom, and the 30-minute missions kit bash. How are y'all doing this evening? Hey Dan Sam, what's going on? No idea when the PG I meant the one before that. The one before it we confirmed, didn't we? Patrick said he had already touched base with you, I thought. Thanks for the sub, Victor. He was painting a Leo recently. Yeah, I just finished a Leo. I did the final assembly on it last weekend. You enter. Periodically, we'll ask for a number and an answer to a question, and then we'll draw. Which, by the way, a couple of you guys, Area Mao, Tumok, I think you guys are behind on the stream. Yeah, but haven't seen if you said about it recently. Might have, I just didn't notice. Okay, I thought he said you already touched base with you, so if he didn't, feel free to hit me up directly and I can look into it. There were so many winners that we could have just crossed wires to. What's up, Jay Punisher? I'm doing the Buster. Gonna want to look back on the email thread. Oh, okay. Just received my full mechanics kit. I ordered last week. Always Mecha Warehouse first. Thanks, Doug. There's a snap build on what Sosby Verkadis for the new year, then build an HG Strike was so quick after Sosby, I bet.
Stain on the grain of the timber, obscured in the trees and the towns. There's a sinister scent on the wind, time's gonna come around. The red sun is going down.
Rebuild today. Finishing up the MG Tallgeese 3 I started during the charity stream. Is what we're doing now. Just got this whip heat rod. I forget what it's called for the Epion. Say a plus reprint when, bruh? I have no idea. It's actually called a heat rod. That's the name of the thing for the goof, which I assumed it's got a similar name, but oh, here it is. Hitorado. Okay. I think because of the wording or something I did in the email for the possible cycle when I may have just confused him. Yeah, it could have gotten lost. We had so many messages going back and forth too, and so much going on the past week or two. It's really easy for things to go awry. We've all been scrambling pretty hard. Want to hear about the history of the world? Part 2 coming to Hulu? No. Is everyone's favorite Gundam so far from which from Mercury? Good question. So we'll talk about the Buster Gundam not possible second win at the end there. So no, that could have been lost. Yeah, feel free to bring it back up again. Yeah, if you want to send another message, we can make sure it gets resolved. I'm trying to do this from MG up beyond. Yeah, it's a little tedious. I wish this was a video like some creators do and just, you know, shake the parts in my hand and boom, they're all assembled. Aside from Arrow, which is just too much wind, the Firaxis has a great design. Cool. Looking forward to the Firax coming in. And all the rest of the kits in that line, really. Workers' suits look too much like the IBO suits, which I've never been a fan of. This will maybe take the dive into a couple of rabbit hole. Interesting. I was also super excited to get the which kits we got in for this week. Where is the glass file? I'm not sure. It's a Razor Origin from Gun Primer, so whatever grid that is, it probably says somewhere on their page or something, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Anyone else worried that we won't get MG kits from which, since they're already doing Arrows FM? I mean, they did all the Barbatos variants as full mechanics before they did the MG from that. It often takes them a while to get around to an MG design for a kit. So it could happen. It just might take a few years depending on what they decide to do. The design for bigger, it just looks different. It's pretty cool so far. Because the Batman model figure size, almost 144 scale. I'm not sure. You see still these tons of MGs, right? Popular IPO kits are Bandai is really missing out by only having a single MG. They'll probably get around to it eventually. It takes a lot of engineering resources, I imagine, to design a kit. So I'm sure they're very careful about how frequently they do MGs. You know why they never produced a 100 Heavy Arms of Sandrock from like 20, 25 years ago? What do you mean? There's MGs of both of those. Please, please, please get Unit 1 to 2.0 MG. Nick, do they ban or any other iterations? Ask you guys stuff directly for next kits in the lines. They don't. They don't ask us for anything other than what we want to order. Hey, Andrew, what's up? The original series, I mean, yeah, I guess. Let's go back from Disney. How's the nice build going? Welcome back, Leaks. Did an EW custom version. I mean, they did the EW inspired designs of all the originals for Master Grids. Nick, what kit are you doing for today's giveaway? MG Arc 78, the Origin, or Gundam the Origin. Mecha Warehouse Mystery Box is awesome, Nick. Thanks, Craig. Glad you liked it. Love the pure TV version of those two in the old 100 HG line because the MG ones are slightly different as their EW. Interesting and fun change in music choice. You used to do the Epic Station, which had a lot of this Miracle Sound stuff. Then we had to switch to Metal because the Epic Station became unavailable, and it seems like even more stuff's unavailable today, so I don't know what that's all about. So this is just the Miracle Sound channel. On Pretzel Rocks.
Or glory, just his cape and his cave and his.
Taking a trip to Japan in October and then going to pick up at the Gundam base. I'm not sure what's the rage these days. Would you get hit with copyright if you played Gundam soundtracks? Probably. My first order through Mecha Warehouse today. Really dig the weekly updates. Thanks, Chase. Did it on Lesson Former Mark II. I was just gonna say the song had a Transformer vibe to it, and then they said Cybertron, so that's cool. We actually family movie night. We watched Bumblebee tonight. Pretty good movie. got blue one first time. Orange granite. Let's see. Made out with like Gundam clips on Instagram and stuff because DBZ kills the reels and shorts on YouTube. Hey Nike, what's up? Speaking of Bumblebee, there's the new Transformer movie, right? How cool it'd be if they made Transformers kits. There are Transformers kits. Flame Toys made a bunch, and Trumpeter makes some kits from the Bumblebee movie, actually. There's a Bumblebee kit. We had a Soundwave come in, but I think those sold out already. There's a Cliff Jumper. I'm thinking about getting the Bumblebee kit, actually, after watching the movie tonight. So speaking of which, time to do the next draw. So let's do a number from 1 to 700. And since we just talked about Transformers, what is your favorite Transformer? Next movie night in the Avery House should be Pulp Fiction. Yeah, I don't think that'll go over good. So number from 1 to 700 and your favorite Transformer. Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win. And your answer and the number have to be in the same comments for it to be a valid entry. All right, 2 more to go. What was the question? I was just logging in. Favorite Transformer? So this is gonna make me rewatch Transformers first movie and see Unicron get his butt kicked. Okay, not Pulp Fiction, maybe the 80s classic Bloodsport. A little more likely. They have Beast Wars kits. They don't, but they should. Well, actually, technically, Flame Toys has the... there's an Optimus something from one of the... I guess there's a Beast Wars manga or something. Leo Prime, there you go. Beast Wars had the best star screen. Which one was Starscream and Beast Wars? Ghost, okay. I don't think I watched like all of those episodes. I remember it coming on and watching it whenever I could. I feel like those were the days when you know, didn't get to watch shows through as easily. But they need to make StarCraft model kits. That'd be great, actually. I'd totally get a like a StarCraft Space Marine or whatever. Old school Goliath. Which Beast Wars? Beast Wars again, like 10 years ago, hold up really well. Where do you watch that? Okay, I'm gonna call time here in a moment. Broke one of those sections of MGFM because I failed to realize that those sections lock in place to make it straight. Is Lego Mecha. I mean, there are like Lego mechas. Go for Battle Cruiser, Goliath, and Siege Tank. Beast Wars is on Tubi for free. Interesting. Let's look up what Tubi even is. What are we tearing you as a model? We've already talked about not having any info on the MGEXS, but do you have any guesses when they'll arrive? Not really. Hopefully sooner rather than later. We've got like a couple truckloads worth of stuff that are due to ship to us, but we just literally can't receive them yet. I don't know if that stuff will have to ship first or how any of that stuff will work. We're distributors a little backed up with stuff for us with all the supply just kind of coming through all at once, so it's hard to know. Okay, let's call time and draw this number. I guess for more, and they made more. Yeah, exactly. All right, 1 to 700. Time's been called. You ever see an MG Rick Diaz reprint anytime soon? Or is that just a pipe dream? No idea. 182. Sounds like there's no winner this time. Let you guys confirm, but if that's the case, we will draw again in a little bit. Almost done. Last one. It's taking most of the stream to do this. I figured it would be like the first segment and I'd be on to the next thing. The banquet has set their frozen dishes on the level one step above an MRE. MGDO has been discontinued from what I've heard from HLJ, but demand does print an MGDO kit and it's a direct copy. I thought there was a MGDO was printed for Gundam Base sometime in the last like year or something. So if that's true, I think there's a chance it gets printed again. Everyone just got here. Did I miss anything? Not a whole lot, George. Welcome. Glass fire using. This is the gun primer Razor the Origin. Hopefully they're wrong about the Bandai kit or the bootleg. We have the MRE Frankfurters. I notice the four fingers of death. Whoops. You know, you got Gundam Girl with the 30-minute sisters. I think I've seen people do that. Ruined my razor. Used it for wet sanding the pores on it, clogged up and it's smoothed out. That's a bummer. I thought you could clean a razor with water though. That not true? Water or a toothbrush, really easy. That's what I thought. Use some like slime duster stuff for my glass files, and it's pretty epic. Interesting. The bird in my house smells like pork chops and mac and cheese. I wish y'all could smell it. Never recommend wet sanding it with as a result. All right. There we go. All set. Set that guy aside. Let's go through all these runners. Let's settle on a couple. They do. I've got a couple of the 711 RX 78 high grades in my backlog. Hopefully I'll get a chance to build them sometime. back to the Burger Boy. Okay, I think we had just finished the right arm last time, if I remember correctly. You guys ever have it? M1A2 Abrams model kits. We don't do any tanks, really, unless they're like a tank from an anime or Gundam or something like that. I'd love to get the Gundam tank kit in at some point. This one doesn't want to stay standing. There we go. Okay, the many settlement kits. There are a ton. Okay, hold that up out of the way. Okay, B17 and D10. The D10. The feeling of the purple plastic on this kit. I mean, a lot of these modern kits have some really neat like the plastic is really nice. Okay, is this guy, can I see the box cover? Sure. I refer to it as the Burger Boy. Somebody on the stream called it that back when I started working on it, I think. Beguir-Beu, something like that. Actually, what's the katakana say? Beguir-Beu. Beguir-Beu is the correct pronunciation, I guess, but he wants to fly to Japan to get a 7-Eleven kit. I had a chance to grab a couple at a good price, I think in 2021. So ended up jumping on that. Should I build next? Just finish the HG gun tank, and before that MG Rickdom. In between Polypol and MG God. Pilot could have a few too many burgers. It's been a solid kit so far. It's an interesting design. All for tonight. Later all. Good luck. Happy building. See you later, Matthew. Modern kits don't use polycaps. A lot of kits are working their way away from polycaps. I think there's still new kits coming out that use polycaps, but It's definitely been fewer. Rather be doing gunpla than putting a plug and patch in my rear FC1 tire. I don't blame you. Mercury kits are interesting, but I like to fiddle with my kits, so the C-clips and joints are a bit of a turn off. Yes, sir. We just get spans I'm building has 0 polycaps. Yeah, I think this one is polycapless too, I believe. The C-clip type builds, though, I think are easier to assemble and paint, which is a nice feature. Old enough to remember. Polycaps are cutting edge thing that you wanted in kits. I think it's a matter of the better plastic. Expected to get any Sosby Vercot kits? Yes, we've got a bunch on order. Not sure when they'll show up, but we definitely have more showing up. Alright. What is a full body mechanic? Full mechanics is a line of 1/100 kits. Not quite a master grade. More like a larger high grade in a lot of ways. But not exactly. Alright. Time for our third draw of the night. Let's do a number from 1 to 350. 1 to 350, and we're going to answer the kit. What's your favorite Witch from Mercury design? I feel like I've asked this a bunch, but we're in Witch from Mercury season, so why not? I'm excited about Witch with the Ariel, Nilfrith, and stuff arriving at Mecha Warehouse this week. So 1 to 350 with an answer. What's your favorite mobile suit from Witch from Mercury? 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You do need to be present to win. And your answer and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. Okay, A6 and A8. Jarblade, but there's such a variety of options. A lot of Ariel and Ilfrith fans. So So I picked my number after me. That's okay. If multiple people have the same number and the number gets called, we flip a coin or essentially roll a virtual die to determine which one of them wins. It's gonna base the report on the different box. I can't find pics of it. I don't think it did. I think it was just the regular version, but they were the only ones to get it. But I don't know from firsthand. That's just kind of trying to connect the dots based on rumors I've heard. What was the question? I have loud kids. Question is favorite mobile suit from which for Mercury? Johnny Baum and Jose Monroy. You need to have an answer and the number in the same comment for it to be valid. So if we were to draw your numbers, you wouldn't be able to win if it's just the number. 5G is expensive. Yeah. It desperately needs like a wide release reprint. Oh, I just didn't hear the question. The question is favorite mobile suit from which for Mercury. So make sure you get an answer and the number in the same comment. It's the main bad guy from Zeta. Blows my mind they haven't reprinted it yet. Yeah, it's kind of surprising, but there must be a reason. I don't know what year it was produced initially. Shell-formed hardened release. That could be it. There's a much bigger customer base now than there was then, so there's probably a lot of people that want it that weren't in the hobby when it came out. D9.
Race you to the top, behold, distant streets below. Times of hope to last.
You think that's probably the idea behind most of the kits we'd never see reprints of? I mean, yeah, it's a major factor. You don't have to get any figures like Charles. We have some Char figures in stock now, actually. We're probably going to end up pulling back on a lot of that stuff, actually, because they don't sell super well. Partially because people probably don't know we have them, but also just because the kit building audience is not really the same as the figure collecting audience. It seems in my high-grade gem qual, there's a lot. It takes some ingenuity. Yeah, some kits definitely require you to get creative with seams and stuff. Those characteristics figures I want so bad, but they're pricey. You know, they're definitely expensive. It's another thing I noticed. I think they never made an RG gym of any sorts. There's not a lot of RG grunts in general. Can they work with resin kits, and how hard are they? I haven't done any resin yet. You know where Rich Mercury is streaming? They just started on Gundam Info on YouTube. I think the first 2 episodes are up, maybe. I think it was up on Crunchyroll as well. Was the first place, so you can probably watch most of it, but I'm watching it as it comes available on Gundam Info. Because, I don't know. So I'm not really sure why, but that's where I'm watching it. All right. Our G line seems to be exclusive to Hero Suits. I mean, the base Zaku 2 is an RG kit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 50. Okay, number 76. So 176, but no 76 that I see. So it looks like we'll have another crack at this. Okay, A3. There we go. B1 and B2. It's in the Razor and Balancer. I just bought my own from you guys recently and it's on the way. Hyped. I love the Razor. I started using it a few kits ago and it's been great. Did you get the kit? What kit? Pictures your Van Damme diorama. So the Van Damme setup with the God Gundam and the armored special carriers is on my personal Instagram at nick.savory. Posted the picture earlier this week. It's not a super amazing picture or anything, but if you're curious about that build. Really should make like a base with roads and stuff on it. I'd love to actually have a base that somehow rolls like a treadmill under it and then gradually spreads it apart. Like the Van Damme stunt, but it doesn't dark if you got the Razor kit. Said, gotcha. I'm not processing very well. Hopefully it's not super obvious, but my brain is not doing good tonight. I think I got a mild headache and it's affecting me a bit. Finished my HG Sliggers GM today. First puke kit, cool. I don't know about you, but when I get migraines, I'm done with everything for the day, including the light of any type. Wouldn't wish them on anybody. At least you're not getting one of those. Yeah, I don't think it's a migraine. Pretty sure it's not a hydration headache either, because I've been hydrating all afternoon, but I'm not sure. Interesting to have color separation on the crotch. Is the attention headache coming from the neck? No, it's more up here, I think. I don't know. Could be caffeine related too. I feel like picking up the caffeine habit wasn't the best thing. It's not that bad. I don't know, tired, I guess. Usually the most common type of headache. Most people don't realize it's just dehydration. Yeah, definitely feel that. I try to be hydrated. It gets hard sometimes, especially when I get like busy at the warehouse. I'll just completely forget, especially if I'm away from my desk a lot. E3. It's being built today. I'm Gerald Hobby Stuff, working on the Burger Boy Beguir-Beu. Careful with God hands and clear parts. Like, I've had no problem as long as it's not like, well, I guess I've had no problem, period, but I've used them on thin clear parts without too much trouble. I mean, I've also used these on, I don't know, upwards of probably 70 kits at this point without any trouble. I think I've got a steady hand, and maybe I got lucky with the good pair or something. I try to say the name of the Burger Boy cat. I feel like the guy from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. To me, when I try to pronounce it the way it reads to me, I feel like I'm Steve Martin in the Pink Panther remake. I like to have a hamburger. The God hands are just too expensive. The restrictions I always hear people say they have, like my Mr. Hobby Nippers, $25 starter kit, just fine 2 years later. Yeah, I mean, it's personal preference. I don't think the God hands are necessary. I also don't think you need to baby them as much as most people say you do. As long as you're capable of actually being careful and not abusing them. Okay, 10 and 11 will be next. Right to Modus get another pair of Mr. Hobby Nippers. Okay. We're going to do our last draw of the night here. Okay, so we're talking about nippers, actually. Let's go with that. So let's do last draw, number from 1 to 125. And which nippers do you use? Are you a God hand person, Disbay, Mr. Hobby, entry nippers, something else? I'm curious. 1 to 125, what nippers do you use? Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You do have to be present to win. And your number and your answer have to be in the same comment to have it be a valid entry. Many different kinds of nippers. One is called Metal Earth. Interesting. These are my nippers. There are many like it, but these nippers are mine. Without my nippers, I am useless. Without my nippers, I am useless. What's the number range? Number range is 1 to 125. The nipper create should be the next sticker. That actually is pretty good. Hey, Skyrider. You guys ever considered private labeling items like nippers or sanding sticks? I've thought about it. I actually want to possibly offer our own nipper at some point, but actually design our own nipper. I'm not sure if we could actually do it better, but my ego makes me think that maybe I could. Let's see, Mecha Warehouse Razor. That's probably in the cards eventually. I need to line up some things to make that happen, but I've talked to Gun Primer about it. It's not that hard to do. I just need to get some artwork, and I feel like if we're going to do it, we want potentially some special custom artwork. So range of question. Range is 1 to 125. Question is, what nippers do you use? Well, how you are in engineering. I think I could get together a few of my engineering pals that might be able to help design a better nipper. Whether that be a cheaper nipper that works as good or a nipper that actually improves something. It changes the game. There's so many nippers on the market that I feel like you're kind of reinventing the wheel a little bit. Got my Barbie from you today. Can't wait to start that. Thank you. I'm waiting for the Ariel coming from you this week. I want Ariel to be my first for the year. Gotta call them Nick Snippers. Let's find a snipper. This big one's good, not as good as Gundam's, but like half the price. Look, it's good. Most probably wise or Chinese crap with a recognizable name on it. Show merch. If you guys ever throw in Mecha Warehouse merch in higher priced orders like keychain or stickers? We don't. Well, stickers we used to do. We had a few special like limited version stickers that we did with orders over certain thresholds and stuff. We haven't done that in a while. Other merch though, we don't typically do that with. All right, so we got that shoulder piece done. Neck plushie when. That'd be great, wouldn't it? What's going on in this thread? Hey, Navito, what's up? Mecha Warehouse water slides. A few of the stickers logo at the bottom right of the screen. We've done that. That sticker has been the common sticker for all our orders, but we've had some other ones. There's a Nick logo at the one at the bottom left of the screen. There's the Night at the Warehouse sticker, repaired sticker. I want a keychain logo. Keychain would be cool. I'd probably do a keychain at some point. We were trying to do like a monthly merch item, and then things got crazy. So at some point, maybe we'll bring that back. The big Delphi decal you guys were putting together. We got a decal order. Things have been crazy. Kate's like the bottleneck on a lot of the ordering. She does a lot of our ordering for us, and there's been a lot of things pulling her in different directions. So I think we did a small Delphi order relatively recently. We'll probably do another Delphi order in a few weeks, hopefully. Once we get to the big Bandai order and a few other things. All right, number 1 to 125, drawing a number 67. Black Shade with 67. Awesome. So congrats, Black Shade. You can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info. Later time, but all good. How's everyone doing? What's up, Oren? Tired. Chance to get the zero gravity kits at the judge. Maybe at some point we need to figure out a supplier for that. If you could just chime in real quick, Black Shade, to confirm that you're here. You sold out MG bar just fast than expected. Yeah, they went pretty fast. We do have more on order that are confirmed. What was the number? Number was 67. So I expect to get those. I don't know, sometime in the next few months, hopefully. Could be really soon. How's Kate's mom? Her mom's doing pretty well, a lot better than she was. So that's good. She's back at home. She's doing pretty well, and still has a few things she's dealing with, but nothing like what she was when she was in the hospital. So it's been way better. Thank you for asking. So yeah, congrats, Black Shade. Like I said, you can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we will get that prize out to you as soon as possible. Might be a little while with the backlog of orders. So I think we'll end the stream there. I need some rest, I think. Don't forget, we did get the Ariels and Ilfrits in stock this week. So if you're looking for those, or whatever you want to, go head over to mechawarehouse.com and check that out. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next week, same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be giving away something good next week, and continuing this kit, and hopefully moving on to the next one, or close to it anyway. So, see you all later. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.